Hello and welcome to my show, Bottom Line. In this episode, we are going to discuss an important personality, the oldest chief minister in the country now. His name is Siddaramaiah, who heads Karnataka government for the past 3 years. He's the senior most Congress person. He's completing 3 years tomorrow, that is on 20th of May. India's oldest serving chief minister, a chief minister who cannot pay his own widows, lifts a ban on religious attire in schools, and celebrates 3 years in office with a mega convention in some part of the state. All in the same week, Siddaramaiah completes 3 years, as I told you, as Karnataka Chief Minister tomorrow. At 78 years and 9 months, the oldest serving chief minister in the country after Pinarayi Vijayan's defeat, 2 terms, over 7 years in office, the largest serving chief minister in Karnataka's history, having broken Devraj Arth's record as well. And the question that nobody in Tumkuru is going to ask, I'm going to ask today. And that is, has Siddaramaiah's 3 years made Congress stronger? Or has it accidentally handed BJP the weapon they need to conquer Karnataka the way they conquered Bengal and Assam recently? This is the bottom line today. India's politics, totally unfiltered. We say as we see or as we hear. As we all know, Siddaramaiah Congress Party won in 2023. They got massive majority. Let us begin with the numbers at that time before we discuss what he has done in 3 years. The numbers do not lie. In May 2023, Congress secured 135 out of 240 seats in Karnataka Assembly. A landslide. Vote share surged to 42.88%, up nearly 5 percentage points over 2018. BJP was reduced to just 66 seats with 36% votes. JDS, which has already collapsed further only to 19 seats. Congress' biggest winner, Karnataka, since 1989. The 5 guarantee scheme which were promised by Rahul Gandhi were the electoral masterstroke. Bhagya, free rice, Shakti, free bus travel for women, Guha Jyoti, free electricity up to 200 units, Gruha Lakshmi, monthly cash for women, Yuva Nidhi, unemployment allowance. The poor voted and they voted Congress. On paper, a southern revival. Congress had its only large southern state in 2023. The narrative wrote itself. Congress delivers, BJP only promise. That is how the Congress party projected the victory at that point in time. But let me be fair. Let me do the SWOT analysis, which begins with the strengths because they are all real, as the Congress claims. And because they complicate the story in ways that Congress itself doesn't want to seem to understand. What are the strengths? The guarantee schemes are not electoral gimmicks. They have real beneficiaries. Women travel free on state buses now. Poor households get the free electricity. Direct cash transfers reach pregnant women and keep new mothers. When Siddaramaiah says his government has put money into the accounts of the poor, he is not lying. The data supports him. But here is what the Congress doesn't say. Karnataka's share in India's GDP rose from 8.9% to 9.19% in 2 years. Per capita income, it is in the first top 5 in the country. Rupees 2,04,605 for the year 2025. The only large scale to cross the 2 lakh mark, nearly double the national average of 1,14,710. But they are the facts that BJP cannot erase from the record. So the strength is real. The economy is strong. The welfare state delivers. The social indicators embarrass BJP-ruled states in comparison. And yet, the 2024 Lok Sabha results prove that economic performance does not automatically translate into political loyalty. Why? Because governance is not just growth rates or numbers. It is also what the government cannot do. Then came the Lok Sabha election in 2024. 12 months later from 2023, the picture inverted completely. BJP won 17 of the Karnataka 28 seats. Congress got just 9. JDS, ally of the BJP, took 2. Vote share, BJP 46.06%, Congress 45.43%, a gap of 0.63% points. The same voters who gave Congress 135 assembly seats gave Narendra Modi 17 Lok Sabha seats from the same state. The question is, how? If Siddaramaiah's governance was delivering, why did the same electorate reject his party in the national election just 1 year later? Let us do the SWOT analysis. What are the weaknesses? Empty government offices, pension protests, DK Shivakumar with supporters, Siddaramaiah aging face in close. So, what are the weaknesses? And that is the story where the Tumakuri celebration meets reality. First, the unpaid pensions. 81.88 lakh pensioner, old age widow, Sandhya Suraksha, transgender assistant have not received their dues. The allocation exists, rupees 10,766 crore annually. The money is on paper, but is not reached the beneficiaries. That is what they claim. When the widows don't get their pension, but the chief minister cuts a multi-crore celebration cake, the optics are not just bad, they are politically suicidal. Second, 4 lakh government posts are lying vacant. The finance department, which Siddaramaiah himself heads, approved hiring for only 24,300 people forced during the last 4 years. This is not a government functioning. This is a government in paralysis. And third, and the most dangerous reason, the age and authority. Question. At 78, Siddaramaiah is the oldest serving chief minister in India, as I told you earlier. He has led Karnataka twice, a full term from 2013 to 2018, and now from May to 2013, over 7 years cumulatively. He has broken Devraj Arsh's record as well. He has presented 17 state budgets, a number that will likely never be matched anywhere in the country. But here is the paradox that Congress cannot resolve. The very experience that makes Siddaramaiah an authoritative administrator also makes him a liability. By 2028, he will be 81. Delhi knows this. The party wants a younger face. DK Shivakumar at 63 is not just an ambitious deputy. He represents a generational and caste demand that Congress feels but cannot articulate. A chief minister with the sword hanging over his head cannot govern with conviction. And a deputy chief minister positioning for the top job cannot remain a loyal number 2. So question is, will he survive tomorrow? A government that looks, and I quote the New India Smile, my own paper, a shadow of its former self. But the leadership tussle is not just about personality or age. It is about caste, and that is where the real story begins. And the caste equation comes here. Vokkaligas versus Lingayats. That is the history of Karnataka's politics. To understand the politics, you must understand one thing. This state is not run from Vidhan Sauda alone. It is run from caste mess and mutts. And the two dominant castes, Vokkaligas and Lingayats, control the leaves of power in both the Congress and the BJP. Consider the arithmetic. 16 of Karnataka, 24 chief ministers so far have come from these two communities only. In the current assembly, 99 out of 224 MLAs are Vokkaligas or Lingayat. 14 of 13 ministers belong to these communities. In 2023, DK Shivakumar, a Vokkaliga himself, is the prominent leader. The rotational chief minister promise is not just about power, it is about Vokkaliga aspiration to reclaim the top job. When Shivakumar camp pushes for the chair, they are not pushing for one man. They are pushing for an entire community representation. But here is where the paradox deepens. Replacing a 70-year-old Kurba chief minister with a 63-year-old Vokkaliga deputy is not merely a generational shift. It is a caste shift and caste re-engineering. Congress cannot make this move without engaging one community. Either the Kurbas who lose their tallest leader or the Vokkaligas who wait one more time. Every decision carries a caste force. This is a trap. So the cost implications are quite devastating. Smaller numbers mean smaller reservation quotas. Smaller quotas mean weaker political bargaining power. Vokkaliga and Lingayat ministers from Siddaramaiah's own cabinet objected to the survey which was launched. Shivakumar held meeting with Vokkaliga legislator saying Lingayat minister was slammed by their own partymen. The caste survey which was held was finally shelved. A fresh survey was announced at the cost of 420 crore. It means the dominant caste have prevailed again. And the whisper? The Siddaramaiah, a Kurba, was using the caste survey to weaken both MB Patil and DK Shivakumar. Whether true or not, perception is real. So in politics, perception is power. Now the critical crossover. The caste tension exists within BJP as well. The Lingayats have been BJP's traditional base. But B.S. Yediyurappa, the man who built BJP in Karnataka, the tallest Lingayat leader the party ever produced, is almost retired from politics. He stepped down as Chief Minister at 78 in 2021, retired from electoral politics in 2023. His son Vijendra now leads the state BJP. But factionalism and weak leadership have left the Lingayat base restless. So the caste picture looks like this. Congress has internal Vokkaliga Lingayat tension threatening to tear the party apart. BJP has a Lingayat leadership vacuum threatening to erode its base. Both parties are vulnerable on caste. Whoever resolves their caste equation first wins Karnataka in 2028. So what are the opportunities? Despite everything else, Congress has real opportunity. If it has the wisdom to seize them, Karnataka remains their only largest state where Congress governs. If it holds in 2028, the southern narrative survives. The guarantee scheme provides a re-election platform, but freebies win election, governance retains them. The opportunity is real, but it is shrinking. But what are the threats to the Congress? And now comes the decision that may have altered the political trajectory of Karnataka entirely. On May 13, a week ago, Siddaramaiah government withdrew the 2020 order restricting religious attire in school and colleges. The new order allows students to wear limited traditional practice-based symbols alongside the uniform. Hijab, Geneva, turbans, rudaksha. No student can be denied entry or forced to either wear or remove such symbols. The government defends its constitutional equality, dignity, right to education, but it operates on perception. And the perception battle has already been lost. BJP state chief Vijendra called it minority appeasement. The language is deliberate. It mirrors exactly the template BJP deployed in West Bengal and Assam. Why did Siddaramaiah choose this movement now? 3 years before 3 years in office, before the celebration of 3 years. Why hand BJP a communal flashpoint on a silver platter? The answer may be electoral calculus, consolidating the Muslim vote ahead of local body election, but the cost could be catastrophic because BJP has a proven playbook for exactly the kind of movement. Hindu khatre mein hai, posters and slogans may come up in the Karnataka as they did in West Bengal, where they won 207 seats. Now ask yourself, is Karnataka different? Now under a Congress government that has lifted the ban, the counter-mobilization and Hindu consolidation has already begun. So these are the threats, and this is where the SWOT comes full circle. Every unpaid pensioner is a BJP vote, every vacant post is a governance indictment, every leadership headline is a campaign ad for the opposition, and now the hijab decision has given BJP a communal flashpoint that fits the Bengal, Assam templates with surgical precision. But BJP has its own vulnerability. Yediyurappa is gone, Vijendra is struggling, the Lingayat base is adrift. A party without a strong regional leader cannot execute polarization as effectively as it did in Bengal, where Shivendu Adhikari provide their local face. Or in Assam, where Himanta Biswa Sarma is the undisputed leader. So here is the paradox. Congress is weakening itself through governance failures, leadership chaos, and now a communal flashpoint of its own making. But the BJP is too divided and leaderless to fully capitalize on this. The voters in Karnataka today state that two parties, one that cannot govern efficiently and is divided, and the one that cannot organize itself. The choice is between one that cannot govern and one that cannot organize. So what is my diagnosis? My verdict is, if I ask the question, has Congress gained from Siddaramaiah 3 years, or has his performance made BJP stronger? Both. And that is what makes this dangerous. Congress has gained electorally. 135 seats are real. Guarantee schemes have beneficiaries who will vote again. A Hinda caste combination remains intact. Or on arithmetic, Congress is ahead, but Congress has handed BJP a three-pronged weapon it could never have built alone. First, the governance deficit, unpaid pensions. Second, the caste fracture, a caste survey that delineated the very community Congress needs. A leadership tussle that is fundamentally a caste tussle. Finally, the hijab decision, a communal flashpoint dropped into the lap of a party that has just proven in Bengal and Assam that it can convert such movement into electoral majorities. And the bitter irony is this: Karnataka economy is the strongest in India. Social indicators embarrass BJP root state. The foundation of a confident re-election campaign exists, but a government that cannot pay its pensioner, cannot resolve its leadership question. Such a government does not lose election. It engineers its own defeat. The real winner of Siddaramaiah's 3 years may not be Siddaramaiah himself, and may not even be Congress. It is the party waiting in the wings, collecting every headline of failures, every caste fracture, every communal flashpoint, waiting for 2028. That's the battle ahead today. Watch my full video, subscribe it, share, and write your comment, good or bad, sweet or sour. I will read them, but I would not get angry. Jai Hind. Thank you very much.